So, in celebration of the upcoming spooky season, I have decided to watch Penny Dreadful for the first time. I've just finished the first season, and boy, do I have some thoughts. More than one of them, in fact. Penny Dreadful is. I'm not actually sure how to describe Penny Dreadful. It's like the Universal monsters in Victorian era London with psychics and witches, and it's kind of like a D&D party, I guess, teaming up to fight evil. Like Mina Murray, from Dracula. She is kidnapped by an ugly Nosferatu-style vampire, which is definitely in no way Dracula. It just does not resemble the Dracula at all. But be that as it may, her deadbeat nobleman father and her psychic best friend, Vanessa Ives, they team up to save her. This is the fiction of the show that we're working with. And they're joined in this quest to save Mina by an American cowboy who is not Quincy Morris, really. He's the poor man's Quincy Morris, if you will. Although he's got a bit of a supernatural edge, you might say, against our boy Quincy. But yeah, and also Dr. Frankenstein is there. So what could go wrong, right? Um, the first episode of the show is just amazing, with some excellent dramatic, just really captivating dialogue that in anything else would come across as kind of melodramatic, um, but it's just delivered by the actors with such passion and in such a manner that it actually works consistently quite well. That said, the American Chandler, I think his name is. Could he be any more American? Um, he's kind of flat, in all honesty. He's like as is Dr. Frankenstein, which, come to think of it, is admittedly book accurate. Because I mean, Shelley's Frankenstein was insufferable, but yeah, that aside, um, the main character for me is Vanessa Ives, played incredibly by Eva Green, who who carries the show. She really does. She's a terrific actress and just kills it in this role, able to perform admirably no matter how ridiculous or psychosexual the plot becomes. Her performance is just as this incredible soothsaying, psychic, witchy main character, really, of the whole show is it really delivers the entire series from the brink of melodrama and absurdity, uh, and that's pretty wonderful if you think about it. Pretty no easy task, really. That said, the first season does still suffer from being kind of disjointed, I think, and in my opinion, it's not as good a lot of the time as the stuff that it's taking inspiration from, if that makes any sense. I mean, while I love these new original characters like Old Man Murray and Vanessa Ives, we do still miss out on the lovable morons from Stoker's original, novel, Jonathan Harker and Quincy Morris and the like. While Mina herself, she gets relegated to the role of a damsel in distress, which she definitely was not in the original book, by no means. Van Helsing, meanwhile, he makes a brief cameo in this show. Spoiler alert, mind you. I probably should have said that earlier, but yeah, spoilers. Because they then kill off Van Helsing like a chump and forget about him. And it's kind of a throwaway death, in all honesty, for the greatest occult detective of the era, right? Yeah. I mean, meanwhile, we have Frankenstein with his side plot regarding, you guessed it, his creation, which never really becomes relevant to the main plot. I noticed, like the first season never really introduces any of like the main characters to Frankenstein Frankenstein's side plot. It's really quite odd. Um, they even set up a cool encounter where the monster can maybe be of use to them, in the final battle, but it never never happens. It's, like I said, very strange. But I will say this: my God, they did a book accurate Frankenstein's monster. I mean, spoilers again, but they did this amazing cop out with a fake monster. Like, Frankenstein creates this guy who's like this goofy, gullible, aw shucks, uh, dude who is then brutally murdered by the real monster, the Frankenstein's original creation. And I mean, it's the real monster, the long-haired, pale-skinned, yellow-eyed real monster, basically exactly as described in Mary Shelley's book. And upon seeing this portrayal of the monster, who is not only visually accurate, but emotionally, this highly intelligent, poetic, creepy serial killer beta male stalker weirdo, I kid you not, I stood up and cried out, "Oh my God, it's Adam!" Because I'm one of those nerds who believes that Frankenstein's monster's real name, or the name he should have, is Adam. Adam Frankenstein, son of Victor. That's, I mean, that particular subplot uh, is perhaps the most accurate to the source material that Penny Dreadful ever gets. Right? I mean, they do take some liberties with the monster's personal journey, but I don't think it detracts from the original story or the themes that Mary Shelley was trying to work with. Although I do wonder why those changes were made at all, seeing as, I guess it's not really important because it still works and it's pretty good. Although, like I said, the first season doesn't do much with it. Although I think the second season might change that. Um, because I found the ending of Penny Dreadful season one, just in general, to be kind of flat, in all honesty. Despite having this amazing setup and a very fascinating atmosphere and world space, the vampires were just really weak. And I'm still upset that they did Mina Murray. So it's just so dirty. Just they really let me down on that front. But other than that, the show the and like I guess the few sort of weird character decisions they made throughout, uh, Penny Dreadful is gold to me. For Eva Green's performance alone, it's now one of my favorite occult detective stories that I've ever uh, that I've ever seen upon the big or small screen. And I hope that season two is just as good. I do have my doubts though, especially coming off the season finale. Um, yeah, I guess we'll see. Like and subscribe and all that. You know the drill. Bye.